Okay guys, here we go. Miss Hart here. We're going to do some decimals, fractions, and percent today. I want you to take notes, and when I write, you write. You can go back and listen to some information again, but basically I'm going to start with percentage, and percentage is always out of 100. So if someone told me I have 60%, I would know that it means that there is 60 out of 100. Now this is a fraction, right? And so I can simplify this fraction by dividing by 10 at the top, dividing by 10 at the bottom, or I can keep on simplifying, divided by 2 at the top, divided by 2 at the bottom. So I can change a percentage into a fraction. Okay? Out of 100, simplify, simplify. I can also change a fraction into a percentage. So let's take a fraction that's easy to work with, like 1/5. My job is to try and change the 5 into 100, which is really easy because I multiply it by 20 and voila, it's 100. At the top by 20 and it's 20 over 100, and if it's out of 100, it must be percentage. Okay? So percentage into a fraction, fraction into percentage. What about percentage into a decimal? Let's say I have 37%. Because it's out of 100, it's the same as saying divided by 100, which means I'm going to take my decimal point and move it 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So my decimal value is 0.37. The opposite is also true. Changing a decimal into a percentage, I'm going to, if it's 0.37, not divide with 100 but multiply with 100, so my decimal point will go 1, 2 to the right, which is 37%. To change a decimal into a fraction, I just need to know decimal into a fraction. I just need to know where it stops. What is Miss Hart saying? That this is my units, my decimal point, my tenths, my hundredths. So 35 is actually 35 out of 100, which is the same as 35%. Okay? That in short is what we do with decimals, fractions, and percentages. Most importantly, percentage is out of 100. We can do things mentally. We can do long division. Let me quickly show you one with long division. If I have a fraction like 2/3 and I don't know what the decimal is, I can take my top number, divide it by my bottom number, and do long division. 3 goes into 26 times, that's 18 to left. Bring down another 0, which is 6. I can tell that my 6's are going to repeat, so it's going to be 0.66 or 0.6 repeat. And that in a nutshell is your lesson on fractions, decimals, and percent. If you have any questions, write them down here so that you can come and ask me next day in class. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye.